I'm not one to let the weather beat me. If I've got things that I want to do, I'll take what I need to do outside and I'll just bring it inside. And that's exactly what I'm going to do today. I filled a tub with some compost and I've brought it indoors and I've let that get to room temperature. Because if you need to transplant anything in these sort of temperatures, you're going to be putting into compost that's that cold. It's very likely to shock that root system and it could kill your plant. So if you've got things that you really need to do, bring them indoors, let that compost warm up a little bit, and then you can just do it indoors instead. I've got some of these plants. We tried just a few seeds in these little plastic containers to see how they'd go. And they're marigolds. And we didn't get brilliant germination, but we got some. And as I always say, something's better than nothing. So they've got to quite a good size and they've got true leaves on them now, so we can move them on. And then we can leave them indoors as well. So they've not only got more room for root growth, but they're also going to be a little bit warmer. And that's something that we're having to do since early December, as best to keep plants warm. Bear in mind that, once again, the weather warning now has got even worse. Apart from the fact that it's snowing here, they've also said that the temperature is now going to drop down to -7. So, once again, bubble wrap, fleece, cardboard, anything that you can do to protect your plants that's outside in greenhouses is absolutely essential in those kind of temperatures. And where possible, bring them inside. Because unprotected plants, especially small seedlings, getting hit by a -7 temperature have got no chance to survive. So what I'm going to do with these is I'm going to just prick these out and I'm going to pop them into one of these 6 cells. Plenty of room for these to grow. And if needs be, they could stay in there till May. And the way this weather's going, they might have to. So I've got my tub and I'll drop that into an even bigger tray. So we've got plenty of room, and if we're spilling any compost, it's only going to drop in that tray. And then we're going to sow some more seeds in some more of these little containers so that we can multi-sow them and then just prick out the little seedlings and move them on again the same way that we're doing these. And at the moment, it seems that's the only option we've got. So we'll get this filled up with some compost now it's warmed up nicely. And I'm just going to compact it down a little. So we can start and transplant these little seedlings now. And just start off by making a nice deep hole. Make it as wide as you want. Depends on what plants you're transplanting and the size of the root system as well. So they're pretty good sized holes. And then we'll just tease these plants out. And I'm just going to use a label to do it. And we'll start with this one because it's out of way on its own. So steadily dig away at those roots and then tease your plant out. And it'll take all that root system with it. As you can see, they've got really good root systems on them. And we'll get them all out and then we'll transplant them. And we're hoping to get 6 out of this. Even if they're small ones, as long as we get a full pack, it's still worth doing. So again, carefully removing that plant, keeping that root system intact. And there we can easily get 2 out at a time. And we'll just pop them over here and let that tray do the job we wanted it to. And we've got 2 more nice plants with a good root system. Now we are just about going to be able to get 6 out of this, and then what we'll do is we can sow some more. Smaller plant, but still good roots, that's all that matters. And then we've got one just tucked at side here. Again, a small plant, but very good roots on it. And that's given us the 6 that we need. So we'll sieve that compost and reuse it. And then we can start transplanting. And the same as we would with any vegetable seeds that we do, we just pop them on top like that, and then we just carefully push them into that hole and sink them nice and deep, like that, burying some of that stem, because it won't hurt the plant by doing that. It's going to make your plant really stable. Same again, in, push it down, and then just stand it up, pinching that soil together at the same time. And that quick, that's 2. That one's dropped in a lot easier. A quick press down, that's half your tray done already. Very simple to do, and also a lot nicer to do when you bring it indoors, since it's so cold outside. So you can still get jobs done regardless. We'll do that again with this one, pushing it down, bedding it in, keeping it nice and straight. And then we've got that little tiny one. We don't have to push that down too much, it's a really small plant, but still firming around that edge. And that'll soon pick up and be same size as those. So that's really quick and simple to do. And we've got a nice little pack of marigolds there, so we can pop them into the room under lights and leave them to grow on, knowing that they're going to grow a lot better now they're in a warmer place. So regardless of this weather, we bring things inside when we can, and we can still get these little jobs done. And they'll stay in here now for as long as needs be, and we know they're going to grow a lot faster and a lot better at the same time. So even though outside is not suitable to do anything at the moment, that doesn't stop us bringing things in and still getting a bit of something done. And if you want to see what other things we're going to be doing over the next few weeks, please hit that subscribe button and press that notifications bell, and we'll see you next time. Take care.